Nassau Conference 2 contest featuring the visiting Mepham Pirates and the Calhoun Colts. Both looking to gain ground in the Nassau 2 conference standings. I'm Rocco Law, here in the booth with Ryan Kender.
Hey, Rocco.
Mepham's head coach, Anthony Cracco's 11th season as head coach. Assistant coaches include Richard Bacaniello, Dan Moker, Matt Moody, Pat Mancini, Tom Mazika, Dan Ortiz, Joe Aliberti, and Eric Malone. Last game, heading into the fourth quarter, Mepham broke away with 2 early touchdowns to seal the win for Mepham against Valley Stream Central on homecoming. Sean White had 3 passing touchdowns in the win on homecoming against Valley Stream Central. Notable injuries include Anthony Novello, who dislocated his shoulder last game, including Nick Cuccinella, also out with a torn PCL. Alex was out with a concussion as well. Mepham looks to continue their 2-game win streak.
Now let's take a look at the Calhoun Colts. Calhoun is 3-1, tied for 3rd place in Mepham and Nassau 2 standings, and they are led by their head coach Brian Moeller for their 5th season. Last game, the Colts defeated Herrick 42-20. Nick Turini connected with Matt Marzolano for a 48-yard touchdown on Calhoun's first play from the scrimmage in its Nassau 3 win. Thomas Casamano rushed for 106 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 5 carries. Turini added a 20-yard touchdown run, and Jake Marine had a 70-yard touchdown run in the win. Ariel De Jesus had 8 tackles, 5 for a loss, and a 44-yard interception for a touchdown. Marzolano added a blocked punt for Calhoun. Now, 3 keys for Calhoun to help him out in the game is the third one is a guy grinding out. They look to consistently gain yards while waiting to break off a big play. The second one is they got to block well. Mepham has a talented front 7 as Calhoun has faced this year. They don't need to block them to have success with the ball. And the third one is Turini is a pace setter. Calhoun has a lot of options between he can keep the ball for himself or he can pitch it to De Jesus or Casamano. For Calhoun to be successful today, Turini needs to make good decisions in the backfield.
And now the 3 keys to the game for the Mepham Pirates. They need the offensive line to play well. Strength of the team, control the clock, keep the talented Calhoun backfield off the field. They also need the playmakers to make plays. The Pirates are dealing with significant injuries at skill positions, including the wideout position where Anthony Novello and Nick Cuccinella are both out this game. They also need a big game out of Gianni Macchio, and they need Anthony Paolillo or Paolino to really step up and step out. As we're getting close to the game time,
as Mepham will be receiving the kick first.
Brian Moeller decides to kick first, and we'll get the ball at the half. Ryan, we talked to Coach Fracco earlier in the week, and he says the keys to a successful season. He says the team was already doing it. They said they're continuing to get better and better. And they said when you look at the opener, they ran into a good football team in Almont that played well defensively and knew they had to get the offensive going. The defense continued to play well. Last week, O'Brady had a good game, but he's a really good player as well. The offense has continued to get better as well. At camp, turnovers was a big concern, and self-inflicted wounds and penalties, mental errors, but they've done a good job focusing in and learning not to beat themselves. And we're just about ready to get underway here at Calhoun.
As Jonathan Larocchi kicks it off. Caught by Paolillo.
It stops right around the 35.
Right now, Calhoun defense is stepping onto the field to face his talented Mepham offense.
Mepham will begin their drive on the 37-yard line.
Mepham's quarterback, Sean White, looking to get the Pirates down the field.
Colts are a 3-3 stack right now on defense.
The junior in the shotgun.
It's good. Can you hear me just now?
That's a handoff to Macchio. He turns to the left side. He breaks a tackle. He has room. He's down the sideline. He's from the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Pirates. The Pirates strike first. Up 6-0.
And as you can see, Mepham's O-line blocked extremely well out there from Macchio to hit the hole and go all the way to the distance for a touchdown on the first play of the game. Great job of the O-line right there from Mepham.
Right, it almost feels like the Calhoun defense concentrated their defensive line more to the right, giving Macchio the gap to the left to break some tackles and get to the end zone.
Yeah. Bias was able to get out there, quit to block the man, so that Macchio had no one else to touch him.
Corey Lichtman back there to kick. It gets blocked
By number 3, Dylan Radke.
So on the touchdown, Mepham doesn't get the PAT to go, but they're up 6-0 with 11:42 left in the first quarter. Johnny Macchio, the beneficiary on that touchdown. Coach Cracko says Macchio brings a different dynamic in the backfield because he has tremendous speed, which he showcased right there. His playmaking ability when he turns a corner is unlike anybody else that Mepham has on the roster, and they have some good running backs. Macchio has a different gear when he gets going and can run past people pretty far, as you can see right there. He started the season as a wide receiver, and based on looking at the way things are going and the way offense was rolling, Cracko felt like they needed a home run threat offensively, and they were more confident at being able to get the ball in the backfield than were split out. So they made the move, and so far it's worked out. Coach Cracko considers him to be offensive spark plug. It's no coincidence that as they've integrated Macchio to the backfield, that the offense continues to get better. Cracko thinks that when you add a dynamic playmaker such as him that can touch the ball more frequently, it brings a different element to defense.
Now let's see number 38, Corey Lichtman, kick it off, following the score.
Matthew Marziano back there ready to receive the kick. It's a high, deep kick. And gets ready to return. He's up the middle. Has some blockers. He breaks some tackles. He has a sideline. He's still up. And he gets pushed out of bounds right around the 35-yard line. A big opening return by Matt Marziano.
Calhoun's blockers are able to just block Mepham's kickoff players so they can get a huge return. And that is back-to-back giant play for these two teams.
Kickoff ran back by number 22, Matt Marziano.
Marziano has been a big threat for the Calhoun offense this season.
And the Mepham Pirates have to be in a 4-2 base defense right now.
Torini in the shotgun. Cosmato fakes it up. Torini takes it himself. Good tackled for a gain of about 8.
There's no Mepham Pirates defender to be found in that giant hole.
Calhoun looks to capitalize off that big return by Marziano. To Jesus with Torini and shotgun.
Yep, you got A over there. Yep, A to our side.
It looks like there'll be a penalty on the play.
False start on the offense.
Right, that's a big killer right there. After the big return by Marziano, they get pushed back.
Hopefully this does not stop Calhoun's momentum.
Goddamn place ball, let's go! Shut up, I'm rolling with your feet. Ouch.
Who's on the other side? I got.
Looks like seems seems to be a little bit of a confusion on the play right now.
Here comes Coach Kracko, talk about the ref or something. Now here comes that Calhoun offense with number 20 Vapagano on the wideout, covered by Trevor Sang. And he takes it himself.
Three under center time. Try to get big gain right there, but coming up will be 3rd and 6 for the Calhoun Colts. They look to capitalize on that big return by Marziano. Trying to get in good field goal position. Mepham secondary. A little bit short. Heads off to DeJesus, and he goes up the middle.
And first down, Colts.
First down gotten by Ariel DeJesus.
Coach Mueller says Ariel is just a wonderful person. Sometimes he needs to watch his brother and sister at the school, so they come to practice and the whole team helps look after them. Ariel is named Max Preps Northeast Player of the Week for week 1 and 2, and week 4 he is finalist for Heart of a Giant, which is an award for dedication to the team and community given out by the New York Giants.
Torini headed off to Casamano for a gain about 2.
11, Matt Hagee.
Matt Hagee from Mepham for the tackle. It's a big crowd here today on a Saturday from Mepham and Calhoun.
Nice
big
little
district rivalry game.
Nice little breeze during the game.
Colts in the I formation, hands it off to Casamano for a pitch. He's on the right side. He has some room. He breaks a tackle. And he gets pushed out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
Now you got the first down. First 9, number 9.
The O-lines of both these teams are doing very well so far. It's been giant holes for everyone right now.
Right now, the combination of DeJesus and Casamano has been working pretty well for the Colts. They're in the red zone right now.
Not only has it been working today, it's been working all season for them as they are a dynamic duo back in the backfield. And the Colts are in an odd formation right now.
Heads it off to DeJesus, up the middle, and scores touchdown. Calhoun Colts come back with a touchdown of their own. It's a tie game with 8:56 left in the first quarter.
The Calhoun Colts did a basic 8-speed draw, and their center guard just made the right hole for him to go right up the middle and score 6 on that play.
And right, the drive really began with that big return by Marziano all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, that he drove up all the momentum on the Colts, and they were destined to score.
And the PAT is up and good.
Rocky with a nice leg kick right there.
Jonathan Arasi was kicker on that. Looks like Macchio.
Had to return for the Pirates.
Mepham looked to get back on the board with this drive after giving up a touchdown.
And only about 3 minutes in, it is already both teams scoring. What an offensive show so far in the first 3 minutes, Rocco.
Ryan, we talked about the 3-1 records of both Calhoun and Mepham, and they played some pretty good teams so far. And we talked about it'll be a really good game coming in. Macchio returns it. He's off to the right-hand side. He has room. He gets tackled right around the 25-yard line. Sean White and the Mepham offense look to take over at the 25-yard line.
Down to get the idea.
Right, Coach Brian Moeller would really love for a huge stop right here so they can get back to ball.
Yeah, they want to at least make him. They want to make Mepham work for this. They don't want to give him an easy touchdown like they did last time.
White in the shotgun, heads off to Macchio. He gets sacked, but gets tackled for a loss of 5.
Colts defense were ready for that. They had 3 men waiting for him, and he was nowhere to go, and they tackled him for a big loss.
Yeah, it became apparent, right? It was a little obvious for the Calhoun defense. White in the shotgun, drops back, hands it off to Macchio again. This time for a gain of 5.
Tackle by number 27, Eric Torpedo.
White decided to hand it off to Macchio at the last second, and he saw a little opening and gained a solid 3 to 4 yards on that play.
3rd down and 12 coming up for White and the Pirates. White drops back in the pocket. He's looking downfield for Anthony Paolino, and it looks to be incomplete. And a forward out for the Pirates. Well, Coach Brian Moore got what he wanted. He got the stop. Casamaro. Casamaro back at the 35. So White punts it. Goes out of bounds.
Right around the 42-yard line. On Mepham's 42-yard line, Calhoun will be looking to drive into the end zone again for the 2nd time in the 2nd drive on offense.
Calhoun ball on the 40-yard line. 1st down and 10 to go.
Right now, Mepham's front 7 has to do a better job at containing the Calhoun run game. They've had some big success early on.
Yeah, well, Coach Brian Moore was stressing about how they got stopped that D-line because they know how good they are.
Coach Kracko praised the Calhoun backfield early this week when we spoke to them. Said that their backfield is as talented as it can be in Nassau County right now with the Jesus and Casamado. Hand off to Casamado, right side, and gets tackled by Matt Haggai for a loss of 4.
As Matt Haggai blitzed on that, they want to do the right gap to handle him. As now they got Haggai and Savali down as linebackers. So Matt Haggai being the fast dude right there and picking up the runner.
Coach Kracko says Matt Haggai is a dominant player.
And then Mepham transitioned to a 3-3 stack right now on defense.
Torini in the I formation. It was a fake hit, but he kept it for himself. Right up to the right side for a gain about 3.
Option play by Cole to Torini decided to take it that time. He was stopped by Paolino.
So a big 3rd down stop could be awaiting for the Pirates.
And as you can see on the replay, Paolino just knows Torini is coming and decides to tackle him. Staying in a 3-3 stack with nothing.
Coach Kracko Really love for a big stop here as Torini goes again in the I formation. Drops back in the pocket. He has time. Payload coming with the pressure. Drives Jesus with a big block. And Torini runs for a big first down. What a play by Torini. Right, as you can see right there, it was a big play by Torini. He got a big, had a good amount of time in the pocket, but Paleo came with the pressure, and DeJesus with a big block.
As you see in the replay, Paleo almost had that blitz, but Ariel DeJesus came out of nowhere and had a huge block by saving Nick Torini and running him off a crucial first down for this Calhoun offense.
That was great awareness by DeJesus. That would have been fourth down and 15 for Calhoun. Torini in the shotgun, hands off to Casamano, slips and falls.
And hey guy right there to make sure he doesn't go anywhere else.
No gain. Well, it's becoming a struggle for the Mepham Pirates early on to contain the Calhoun running game.
Yeah, they've been dominant as they usually are against most teams.
Looks like Torini likes to run the I formation a lot. He's on the center. Gives it off to Casamano off the middle for a gain of about 2.
Yeah, Mepham was expecting that drill, and they went to the right gap to stop him. That is now 3rd and 11 for the Calhoun Colts.
Looks like Coach Brian Moeller doesn't really like to throw the ball a lot because he has that talented backfield.
Yeah, he said Nick Torini is also more of a threat to run than to pass, as he's playing 9 for 26 in pass attempts this season.
3rd and 7 coming up for the Calhoun Colts. Torini in the shotgun. Pitches it to Casamano on the right side. He has some blocks. He breaks a tackle. He goes out of bounds.
And he's short of a 1st down, and this is Mepham Pirates home to a 4th down.
4th and short coming up for Brian Moeller and the Calhoun Colts. The decision now is whether to go for it or not. It looks like they will be going for it.
They're on the Pirates. They're on their own 40. Oh, they're on the Pirates 40.
A big 4th down coming up right now.
Caraco's looking for a huge stop right now for his defense.
He gets it to Torini, and he gets the job done for a gain of about 4.
Torini with some solid spin moves right there.
4th and 1 converts to another 1st down for the Calhoun Colts. And the struggles early on for the Mepham Pirates defense to contain the running game continue to loom.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Fine, just checking because nobody else can.
Alright, so it's just,
Yeah, no, I can hear you a lot better. Alright,
Torini takes it for himself. He's on the left side. Hey, guy right there. Forces him out of bounds. Right around the 30-yard line.
The one thing is Calhoun offense is good. They got a black number 11 Matt Hay guys. He's been all over this field. He's been making tackles left and right for this Pirates defense.
We're in 2nd down and 7 to go.
Coach Cracker has high praise for Matt Haggai. He says that there are potential award winners, and you'll be hard pressed to find a better linebacker anywhere in the conference than Matt. The film definitely shows that he's super physical. His ability to jack up offensive linemen and still make a play is what makes him a true asset to the team. Hands off to Casamano up the middle.
1st down run by...
And again, Matt Haggai in the mix with another tackle, but another 1st down coming up for the Calhoun Colts.
Pirates have gone back into a base defense.
Most of the plays Coach Brian Moeller's called so far this game is running with his talented backfield in DeJesus and Casamano.
I don't blame him, Rocco. He's got a dynamic doing the backfield. They're a quarterback that has nice speed.
Torino takes it for himself. Matt Haggai again with another tackle. This time for a sack.
Need him down at the end, right?
Man, Haggai has been a beast for them. He's been everyone this year. Again, by any of the alignment on the Colts. And they got to work to improve how to stop that beast, number 11.
You say it right there, Ryan. Coach Cracker says his football IQ regularly records double-digit tackles, including 17 last game at homecoming against Valley Stream Central. Coach Cracker says probably the best tackler on this team.
He had 17 tackles at homecoming, Rocco. 17.
That's almost 20. That's a big double-digit number. Tariq jabs back in the pocket. He can't find anything, and he gets clobbered by a sea of Pirates for no gain.
Wait, Zach D'Amber, number 84, with his tackle.
Well, it looks like the Mepham defense are finally figuring out this talented Calhoun backfield.
Now they're looking to stop him for a 4th and long right now. They don't want no 4th and short, so they might go for it like they did last time.
Touchdown association has been selling 50-50 raffles.
Looks like there's So with 2:11 left in the first quarter, Ryan, what do you think Mepham is doing right so far?
Well, although they're down by 1, they have been explosive on the offense with that long yard touchdown. Even though they were shut out last time, that's obviously not the stuff.
I think if Calhoun were to continue their success, they should continue running the ball between a combination of DeJesus and Casamano. It's been working so far early on, but sooner or later, in the later halves, the Mepham defense will figure it out, and they're going to have Tarini and Coach Brian Moeller will be forced to throw the ball.
I would feel though, once Mepham figures it out, I would think that Moeller knows they will and might have something else up his sleeve to trick Mepham.
What they really haven't showcased so far is the passing game, so that may be one of their weaknesses. That's why Coach Brian Moeller doesn't like to throw a lot and likes to run dynamic backfield between DeJesus and Casamano. Brian Moeller and Colts taking their time, trying to figure out a way to get this first down from a 3rd and 12.
The other two have to be on the left side of the field. So
If the Pirates meant to stop right here, this would be the Colts' first time not getting stopped for more than 10 yards.
Worst case scenario for the Colts right now, they get a field goal.
Alright.
But Coach Brian Moeller would like for it to be a little closer.
He would rather 6 points to 3, but they would take anything right now.
We still planning on doing an interview or
Yeah. Try.
Tarini drops back in the pocket. He's being pressured. And two Mepham Pirates tackle him. Tarini throws it. And a 4th down coming up. Big play by Eli Kukulis with the pressure.
As you see in the replay, Marco Baez bring the pressure, which made Tarini run out of that pocket. But there was a holding on number 58 on Marco, and they looks like they are going to. I would think they would decline it for 4th down.
Holding on the offense.
And don't mind what I said before, is they accept the penalty, and it's 3rd and very long.
And that was a smart decision by Coach Kracko. This way, the Mepham defense will get a big chance to stop Calhoun on a 3rd and 31 instead of all the way at the 35 for a chance at a field goal.
Well, that was a huge mistake right there. But Baez with that pressure, he's unstoppable. He's another big factor on this defense.
If anything will kill Calhoun Colts right now, it will be penalties. Hand up to Jesus up the middle for a gain of about 7.
And now the scores are long. As they were in field goal range before, they're now in punting range, and now we're having one.
Not what they wanted, but Coach Brian Moeller sees that it was a good drive as the Calhoun running game had some big plays.
As they got Robbie Guglielmo back to return.
It's like Casamano ready to punt. It's a little high.
Oh, it hit us! It hit us! It just hit us.
As the ball bounces and hit the Calhoun player, and it is recovered at the 16-yard line.
It was covered by Preston Wrights. And the Mepham offense coming back out onto the field with 1:11 left in the first quarter. Calhoun up 7-6.
Mepham will begin their next possession on the 17-yard line. 4th down and 7.
Widen the offense on their own 17. White hands it off to Macchio. Gets stuffed by a sea of Calhoun Colts for a gain of about 2.
Small gain by number 7, Mafia. Brings up 2nd down.
Right now, the Mepham offense really needs some big yards out of their wide receivers.
And the Colts are at 3-3 stack right now.
White hands off to Macchio. They get tackled by Calhoun Colts, but a flag of the play.
As all the flag on the field.
Eric
Porfido with another nice tackle.
And now let's see what the flag on the field is. Blocking the back from Mepham, as that's going to make him go back farther near the their end zone. Now, if Calhoun, do you know they're looking for a safety right now, Rocco?
Yeah, right. It's a big. This is a big opportunity for the Calhoun defense. If they could force White into the end zone, this could be a big play for a safety.
If they didn't have that block in the back, they would have been up for you more.
They need the 27. You got trips our side.
Coach Cracker already knows that the turnovers was a big concern in camp over the summer and continues to plague them today. White drops back in the pocket, looks downfield, has Macchio on the sideline, catches it. If that's a catch, it's good, but
You cannot get both feet down. It is an incomplete pass.
it was an accurate throw by White. Just couldn't get to Macchio inside the hash lines.
17 to go.
4th down coming up for the Mepham Pirates as they look to punt from their own 10.
Last play of the quarter.
Most likely the last play of the quarter, 6 seconds left. 7-6 Calhoun.
It was a good screen pass. And it is dropped. When number 12 drops the ammo.
My mistake, that was third down. Now coming up, 4th down.
And that screen pass did not work out for Mepham. And that is the end of the first quarter.
Couple close.
Now we'll go to winning 7-6.
We come close to the end of the first quarter. Calhoun up 7-6.
Rocco, you didn't put them on. Rocco, how do you think Coach Brian Moore is saying to his teammates, his players right now?
Yeah. He's saying that they're doing a good job on defense. They've got to contain Pacquiao in the run game. He's tremendously fast.
What's the cue?
He'll learn both the secondary and the Calhoun defense. But so far, they've been doing a good job. Coach Moore definitely is going to emphasize that they're definitely going to use the combination between DeJesus and Casamano in the backfield for the run game. They've only thrown the ball once so far, but that's going to be the most likely story right now for Calhoun Colts.
As we saw in the first quarter, Calhoun's run game was insane. Coach Brian Moore had some tips to stop the running game.
Hi, I'm Jake Winkleman here with Mr. Gomez, the principal of high school, and I just wanted to ask you a few questions here today. How do you feel about this game so far?
So far, it's a tight game. You know, we have scores on both sides. Both of the teams are very competitive, so we're looking forward to a great game.
And what does this say about Bellmore-Merrick for having such a huge crowd here today?
I think it says a lot about our community, the school spirit on both sides, and the fact that one voice, one message is a great and real thing.
All right, thank you, Mr. Gomez, and I'll see you soon.
40-yard line. Right there is Guillermo to pick it up. And the Calhoun offense will start their drive at their own 40.
51-yard punt by Mepham.
It's a solid 51-yard punt by Sean White.
First down and 10.
Punts are usually a little bit shorter than that, but that was a solid. Got his foot under. Was able to drive it.
Let's hear it for Calhoun JV football team today, who won 30-13.
And the Pirates are lining up on their base defense. With 4 down linemen, 2 backers.
Pretty and shotgun. Pitches it to Casamano on the right side. As a block, but gets pushed out right around the 45. Mepham looks to contain. The Calhoun. Extensive backfield. Torini with DeJesus and Casamano. Hands it off to Jesus up the middle. Gets a little spin. He gets tackled at the 45. At the 45.
As Mepham just held the Calhoun to 2 straight runs that's only been 5 yards combined. So maybe the Mepham defense is getting used to this.
As you talked about, Ryan, that front 4 from Mepham includes John Alberti and Connor Malloy. Coach Greco says maybe the best guard tackle combo in the county. And it's a run for Torini. The scramble worked and he gets the first down for the Calhoun Colts. This time, he takes it for himself.
And look, you can take a look at the fans as they're enjoying this nice game on this Saturday afternoon.
.56 left in the second quarter. Calhoun up 7-6.
And the first and 10 on their own 47.
On the Mepham 46. Calhoun on the center. Gives it off to Casamano on the right side. Tries to break some tackles, but gets clobbered by Baez and a few other of the Mepham Pirates defense in the mix.
For a no gain run right there.
Including Kenny Franquise.
Mepham transitioning into a 3-3 stack right now on defense.
So Kyle Malloy just went out on that play.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Under center, hands off to DeJesus up the middle for a gain. Up 3. Up 5.
3rd and 5 now.
Gain of 4 by Ariel DeJesus for 3rd down and 5 to go.
Mepham defense looking for a stop on 3rd and 5.
Rocco, do you think now would be a good time for the Colts to throw the ball now?
I think that if Coach Bellmore would have thrown the ball right now, it would be unexpected. But the Mepham Pirates secondary is so talented that they've been resourced to using DeJesus and Casimano in the backfield. He heads up to Casimano up the middle, but that's tackled by C of the Pirates blockers. And coming up will be 4th down.
Yeah, number 80 for Zach Amber coming up huge right there, containing his gap right there on the end and stopping him for a 4th down.
Tolman took his high line. Tolman did the right thing. He took it.
Calhoun offense coming off the field. Coming in. The punting team. Casimano.
Guglielmo back to return for the Pirates.
Ariel ran past it. Tolman took his man long. Ariel video link good.
Now ball punt. Looks to be a flag on the play.
I could see the pterodactyl.
I received by Guglielmo, but right around the 10-yard line.
Offsides on the kicking team. And it'll still be a Mepham ball.
Looks like they look to move forward. The Mepham Pirates offense and Coach Kracko, I think that if they were to get more plays out of Bacchiao and keep him isolated in the backfield on a pitch.
Oh, my bad. As it is still 4th and 8. 4th and 8 and the Calhoun will be re-punting the ball. Hopefully Guglielmo can get a good return right now.
Looks like they will replay 4th down, but this time Calhoun will be moving back a few yards. With the kick, high. Guglielmo right there receiving. Catches it, gets tackled by the Calhoun right around the 10-yard line, and that will force the
Number
Mepham offense.
62 to buy an attitude with a nice tackle there.
And that's going to force the Mepham offense to start right near their own end zone, which might cause havoc for White and the Mepham backfield. 9:09 left in the 2nd quarter. Calhoun still up 7-6.
And on the right side, you got on the field, you got number 12 Robbie on the wide out by himself. Maybe you look at him right now on this play. He's got a man-to-man with number 24 on the Colts.
Hands off to Rudy Figueroa over the middle. Coach Kracko said Rudy Figueroa will see some time in the backfield. Shaw White drops back in the pocket, rolls out of the pocket, gets a block, almost gets sacked, and gets a big tackle by the Calhoun defense.
Tackle right at the line of scrimmage.
But a flag on the play, which occurred right around the line of scrimmage.
It's on us. They're looking for another. It's on us. Personal foul.
Looks like a face mask.
On the Calhoun defense.
Well, he called it personal foul.
Ryan, the Mepham offense, catches a break on that huge loss, which what would have been a huge loss, and now gain a few yards, moving them forward on that flag.
This is what Coach Croc. Scratch that. It is 2nd and 6. And it looks like they took back the flag.
Handoff off the middle. With my head guy and that an offensive line.
It's the second quarter. 6 minutes, 21 seconds remaining. As Calhoun is leading the Pirates 7-6, and it is Mepham's ball on their own 26, and it's a 3rd and 4th. And the Pirates are coming back out in the Wildcat formation.
Right, it'd be a huge blow to the Mepham offense if Sean White were to not come back this game. He's already thrown this season for over 500 yards and over 8 touchdowns. He's been a big asset to that Mepham offense and coming into his own so far. Matt Haggai in the shotgun, takes it for himself, but a big stop by the Calhoun defense right there was
number 70, Kevin Corrales with a huge stop to bring it down to third down and long.
Jake Marine also in the mix right there.
And staying in the Wildcat formation for 3rd and long. Wouldn't be surprised, Rocco, if we see a Haggai throw a pass. As he used to be a quarterback for this team, and then switch position because he knew Cracker knew it would be best for the team.
2 wideouts on each side. Looks like he won't drop back for a pass. He has number 5.
And threw a laser to Anthony Palillo for the nice first down. As I said before, Haggai has that arm to be a quarterback. He used to be. He even plays baseball and throws hard. That's not a surprise at all. If
Coach Cracker says Anthony Palillo, the beneficiary on that pass, hardest worker on the team so by far. He's a great blocker on the inside. Matt Haggai takes it up the middle, but for no gain. Says that Palillo has soft hands as a receiver, showcased right there on that big conversion for a first down. And with Novella out, as Novella was a big asset to the wideout position, Palillo and Palillo look to step up right now to fill the shoes. Matt Haggai takes it again. He rolls to the right side, breaks some tackles, and dives for a close first down. We'll see where they place it.
On the 48-yard line.
Looks to be about just short of the first down.
3rd and a yard.
Right, that was a great play by Matt Haggai. He understood that there were going to be some blockers on the right side of the Calhoun defense, but he just shrugged them off.
Yeah, Haggai's not ready to lower that shoulder or break some tackles.
The defensive skills definitely transfer over to the offensive side of the ball for him.
Yeah, and it's much needed for the Pirates.
And Matt Haggai muscles his way for a first down.
First down, Mepham.
Mepham Pirates trying to break midfield, looking for a touchdown on this drive. First down coming up for the Mepham Pirates. 4:05 left in the second quarter. Calhoun still up, 7-6. It's like Figueroa and Matt Haggai again in the shotgun formation. Matt Haggai takes it himself again, breaks some tackles. He's still up on his feet for a gain of about 7.
Haggai's been a dominant force for his offense and as well for his defense.
Tackle number 27, Eric Porfido.
Eric Porfido with the tackle right there. It's Calhoun.
This Haggai Figueroa backfield is not looking too bad for this Pirates offense right now.
Ryan, Calhoun defense has really no answers for Matt Haggai as he takes it again up the middle.
For another first down. He is not afraid to die for that first down.
First down run by Mepham quarterback Matt Haggai.
Ryan, Matt Haggai definitely being a huge contributor since White went out with an undisclosed injury. We'll get more on that later. Looks like it's going to be Coach Brian Moeller going to take a timeout right here.
Now Rocco, as Crocker said, he said Matt Haggai is super physical, and him playing offense, defense is obviously showing that physical mentality and strength. There's not many players who can do what he's doing right now. And he's only a junior, Rocco. As we can get another year of never seeing this.
As Coach Cracker said, he could be one of the best linebackers in the county and can compete with anyone. And we also spoke to him and said that he's definitely a great all-around player. He just fits well with the defense. There are a lot of connections between Mepham and Calhoun in this district rivalry that dates back decades. Calhoun High is named in honor of Sanford H. Calhoun, who was the first principal of Mepham High way back in the 1930s when the Bellmore-Merrick district was founded.
And it looks like this timeout, Sean White might not be better, so sticking in the Wildcat formation.
Let's go, dude!
He's being treated on the sideline right now. He looks like he will definitely not return to this game. That left arm looks to be in a cast right now. My head guy in the shotgun. He's again for himself up the middle. And gets clobbered by a sea of Calhoun defensemen. Looks like Sean being loaded onto the stretcher on the sideline.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all my hours. Yeah.
Right, a big loss for the Mepham offense right now. We spoke about it before that Sean White was a big contributor to that offense. Already 500 yards already on the season.
Yeah, he was doing good. He was being a nice leader and doing great for this team.
Third down to 5 coming up for the Mepham Pirates. Looking to continue this game without their quarterback.
Now the question is, will they stay in this Wildcat formation for maybe the rest of the game, or maybe go to backup quarterback Billy Kender?
This definitely feels like, Ryan, that Matt Haggai feels comfortable in this formation. He drops back in the pocket. He looks downfield, airs it. He's being covered by number 12, but there's a flag on the field. It looks like to be a pass interference. That's got to be the call right now. Calhoun not happy right now. Coach Brian Moeller is in disbelief right now. So is the Calhoun secondary. They're arguing with the ref.
Let's chance for a 50-50 from Calhoun Touchdown Association.
And it is a pass interference. I'm going to say that Calhoun's is number 20, Val Plum.
Calhoun fans voicing their discontent right now. It looks like Mepham picks up the first down.
And Mepham looks to have momentum right now as they are trying to hype up the crowd right now and looking to score. They smell the taste of the score.
So, you're going to need the camera. Once the clock runs out, we'll give it to you.
Ryan, it comes up. What's coming up right now is a big offensive drive with a first down with 1:48 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, Mepham looking to take the lead before halftime as Calhoun will return the kick.
Yeah, I just snuck it.
So Coach Cracker would definitely love for a score right now. Get it in quick before the end of the first half. Ryan Haggai takes it for himself, but gets tackled by the Calhoun defense.
That looks like the first time that Haggai might have been tackled for a loss.
Brings up second down and long.
Right, a big drive so far for the Mepham offense. This drive has lasted for nearly 7 minutes so far.
Yeah, they've been consistent right now, getting first down to first down to first first down, and Matt Haggai has been all of the reason.
He's definitely a guy you would think of moving the chains a lot. He drops back in the pocket, looking to the right sideline. Almost could have been picked off.
And it was overthrown to Robbie Guglielmo.
Looking for Guglielmo on the right sideline. 3rd and 12 coming up. Hey guys, the Mepham Pirates offense looking for another first down to continue their drive. Right now, the worst case scenario for the Pirates on this drive is that they get 30-yard field goal.
Yes, Corey Licking has a nice leg.
Looks like Matt Haggai's going to run it again off the right sideline. It's a flag on the play. Stays on his feet and gets out of bounds right around the 20-yard line.
Down on the play.
Flag on the play right now. Holding on the offense. And a big loss for the Mepham Pirates on the holding penalty.
As you know, in this wildcat formation, they've been only going Haggai, Figueroa in the backfield. And you know Mepham really wants Makia back out there. So it might not work with that formation out right now.
If you'd like to buy tickets, just to the left of the booth.
So a loss of 10. It will be definite. Sean White will not be returning to this game. Billy Kender comes in for the first time this game, replacing Matt Haggai.
As he's a sophomore. And Gianni Maffio back in the backfield.
The sophomore fumbles the snap. And a big loss for the Mepham Pirates. Looks like Kender couldn't handle the snap right there. For a loss of 10. So coming up will be 4th
and very long. This will be timeout for the Mepham Pirates.
Do you know why number 7's not on the field anymore?
He just came back.
He's injured. I think he's coming back here.
Number 7?
Yeah.
They were doing the
Oh, all right. Actually, can you let him know that it might have been a different formation?
4th and very long. 4th and 40 for the Mepham Pirates, but they looked to punt it with 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Billy Kender
back to punt the ball.
Casamano ready to receive. Another.
It looks like something just happened on the field. Not sure about. I think they're going to be backing up even more.
No, Ryan, I think it is a turnover on downs. So with 53 seconds left in the second quarter, Calhoun will get another chance at a shot of a touchdown or a field goal with that turnover on downs. Huge loss for the Mepham Pirates. Jesus.
And it's a screen pass as Baez. Oh, it goes right by Baez. But Haggai there with the tackle.
Another tackle from Matt Haggai. Baez right there. A misstep in his footwork. He would have had the Calhoun secondary. Calhoun backfield, my mistake.
And there's 30 seconds left in the first half. Calhoun's looking at taking more of a lead as they do receive the ball in half.
A key here for Mepham is to stop
now
Calhoun. Torini still has it with a big spin move. Moves the chains right around the 30-yard line.
As Kenny Franchise is down on the field. You think it might be the same injury, Rocco?
It's hard to tell from up here, Brian, but the Mepham trainer coming onto the field to take a look of what Frank Keys is going through right now. But Brian, I can tell you now that if Kenny Frank Keys were to leave this game, there would be another huge loss for the Mepham Pirates, as another running back will go down. Alex Moraz, as you already know, is out with a concussion, which is one of their running backs. But Kenny Frank Keys is also a huge asset to that Mepham backfield.
And Mepham back in the base defense. And I was watching number 20, Valpagano, all the way out on a wide out. Maybe they'll look at him for this pass.
Torini drops back. Looks like the lofted downfield. He's under pressure. DeJesus with the reception. Hey guy right there, but tackles him at the 30 as we head to the half. As we head to the half. Calhoun up 7-6. As we head to the half. But as we head to the end of the half.
Is that what we're playing with music? Yeah. Okay.
So Ryan, as we head to the end of the first half, what were the main keys you took out of the first half so far?
They are up by a single point.
We're just playing the ball. That's a tough team. We run the ball real well. We struggle passing the ball. But, we're going to see some new stuff in the second half.
All right, good luck. All right.
Off the field with which looks like a left hand in his cast. A cast on his left hand.
Yeah, you know they're going to into the school right now to talk about the game plan for the second half.
First half.
Well, I feel both teams need to stop the run game, as Calhoun has been packing the backfield with Torini and DeJesus, and they've been rushing in. And then lately, Mepham went in the Wildcat and have Hagai keep running. So they also Hagai's been getting a lot of first downs lately for this Pirates. Now Rocco, what do you think Coach Krakow said to them following the halftime report?
Definitely something to motivate them to score. Well, here comes the Mepham's top first half performers. Yanni Macchio had 86 rushing yards and a touchdown. Matt Hagai came in for 15 rushing yards on a big drive from Mepham. Couldn't capitalize for a touchdown, but still a big run in the absence of their quarterback, Sean White.
Matt Hagai also has multiple tackles as top dog defense. And for the top first half performance at Calhoun is Matt Torini is the quarterback with 23 rushing yards and a rushing TD. And he has a lethal duo in the backfield with Ariel DeJesus with 17 total rushing yards. And they're both teams getting in their respective huddles to begin the second half of this district rival game.
It's like a large showing of the Mepham Pirate fans. There's a large number of them come out to support the Mepham Pirates in an away game in this big district rivalry game.
Sorry. And here come the Mepham Pirates. Ready for the kickoff as Corey Lickman will be kicking it off. Now Rocco, you gotta look at Corey kicking. That kid has a boot.
Yeah, Ryan, Coach Kracko says that Corey Whitman has probably one of the best kicking legs he's seen in a while. He has been a great asset to them
And
so far.
he was a late addition to this team as well.
Calhoun's ready, and a little bit of a short kick right there. Calhoun could have been a big loss for Calhoun as
Number 32, Kevin Kazokas almost recovered the ball from the Pirates.
as Dylan Radke almost
On the 25-yard line, first down.
fumbled that for a recovery from Mepham. But Mepham defense ready to take the field to get a stop so they can get their offense back out there with Billy Kender, who will be filling in for quarterback Sean White, who left the game with an arm injury. Torini under center in I formation, hands it off to DeJesus up the middle. Matt Haggai with the tackle.
As you just saw, they had 5 defensive linemen right there, as they look to be heavy on the run game. So don't expect too much work in the secondary for the Mepham defense.
Nope. Lewis, end state, the end state, 73 state.
Gain of 2 yards.
Yes,
Ryan, another tackle from Matt Haggai. He's been everywhere this game.
Yeah, Kracko puts him in it, and he does what he's asked for. And alongside him, he's got the sophomore Jack Savali who's playing very decently lately.
Torini in I formation again.
David Pack in
Takes
the
it for
middle.
himself again, but Savali right there, along with a sea of Mepham Pirates defenders, including John Alberti.
Savali's a first-year varsity player. As you see on this replay, Savali gets right by and goes through the gap he was supposed to go to, and tackles the guy for a loss.
So a big stop could be awaiting the Mepham Pirates, but Calhoun offense looking to get another first down. Torini takes for himself again. Hagar right there, and a big tackle
By Trevor Sang right there, coming out of nowhere and stopping Torini from getting the first down.
So a big stop for the Mepham Pirates. The Calhoun special teams coming out, and Guglielmo ready to receive once again. Right, Coach Kracko has said that front seven could be really lethal, and this year they've really come together.
Yes, they have.
Cosmato with the kick. Guglielmo right there for receiving. Calls for the fair catch at the 40-yard line.
And now quarterback Billy Kenner coming out onto the field.
Mepham will begin their first possession and a half on their own 37-yard line. First down, 10 to go.
Filling in.
Scratch that. They're going back in a wildcat formation with Haggai back at the quarterback. And this time with Macchio on the outside him instead of Rudy Figueroa. First play, head off to Macchio.
That's a sideline. He's still on his feet. He gets tackled. Right
There was
on.
a flag on that play.
Flag down on the play.
Right, I guess Coach Kracko still doesn't feel comfortable with Kender out there. And the flag on the play will be out against Mepham, and they will move back
I
10
mean,
yards.
this Haggai situation's been working out well lately, as he's been gaining running yards lately. But you know, Kender will get in there soon.
Ryan, would you feel that Coach Kracko feels more comfortable with the Wildcat formation with Haggai?
Yeah, because Haggai's been be able to do everything for them right now.
Haggai hands off to Macchio on the right side. He has some room, but gets tackled right near the flat.
Tackle by number 27, Eric Porfido.
Eric Porfido again there for his third tackle of the day.
And we've been praising Matt Haggai for his tackles, so Porfido has had a bunch of tackles for Calhoun lately on the steep.
Hey Guy and the Mepham offense look to convert for a first down. Hey Guy drops back. He looks right there for Paolino. So Matt, Hey Guy, and Paolino with the connection for a gain of about 10, and they move the chains for a third down coming up.
88, Anthony Paolino.
Ryan, as we spoke about before, Krakow really needed a big game out of Paolino. And so far they contributed in some way or somehow. Hey Guy takes it for himself on the right side. Jesus misses the tackle, but Hey Guy brought down.
Tackled by number 27, Eric Porfido.
Porfido again in there for another tackle. His fourth tackle of the day. Kender and the Mepham special teams there. Casamano ready to receive. 8:21 left in the third quarter. Calhoun up 7-6.
Timeout Mepham.
Timeout, Pirates.
There was a day too many people in that field. You see Paolino just running off. But they decided to call a timeout not to risk anything.
So it's a good thing Coach Krakow called that with the awareness that there was more than 11 players on the field. That could have been worse for the Pirates because they would have moved back with their special field team instead of kicking right now from the 40. Coach Brian Moeller happy with his defensive play so far in this third quarter. They look to stop Mepham offense right now as they punt. Casamano looking for the big return.
That's kind of looks the punt.
Ryan, I'm surprised that Coach Brian Moeller wouldn't put Matt Marziano as the punt returner, as he had a huge return early in the first quarter.
I'm confused as well.
Kender with the squib kick that bounces all the way to the 15, right exactly on the 15, and that's where Calhoun offense will start on their third quarter drive. Good punt by Billy Kender. Could have been a lot shorter.
Now, Billy Kender is only a sophomore, filling in for the injured Sean White, who's usually a punter and quarterback.
Torini under center in the I formation, hands it off to Casamano on the right side, has a few blocks, but gets tackled by another sea of defenders.
And back in there again was number 11, Matt Hay got the tackle. It's like,
Calhoun, and more so right there, showing that he was pumped up after that tackle of Malchio. Hey guy drops back in the pocket, pass to
Screen pass to Robbie Guglielmo, but it looks like a no-gain pass.
Looks like 3rd and 8 coming up for the Mepham Pirates, trying to find some success right now with their offense to get near the red zone.
And they don't with the wildcat formation as Billy Kenner comes in that punt. And it was 4th and 8. And timeout Colts. As there was a little confusion on that play, as they did not know if they had the right formation or not on the defensive side. As there was confusion on the downs, they did not know if it was 3rd or 4th down. And good news for the Colts, it looks like Ariel De Jesus is back and up on his feet. And back on the field for him. He is.
Ariel De Jesus makes his return back to the field after that injury he received earlier in this game. It looks like that right ankle has been wrapped up, and he feels better than ever, ready to go for defense for the Calhoun Colts. And a high kick from Billy Kender right there is number 3, Dylan Radke. So the Calhoun offense will start right on the 20.
Now Rocco, on Mepham's first drive, they scored on a nice long run by Macchio. And Calhoun's first drive, they had a nice long kick return and scored the following plays. And now look, they haven't scored since. What do you think has to change and get back to since it was in the first quarter?
I feel like both teams have been using the run game a lot, and they've had some success with it. But they both show that their weakness is the passing game, which they haven't been able to capitalize on during this game.
Yeah, I would like to see more passes thrown in this game.
Torini takes for himself again, runs into a seat, and a huge hit.
But number 3, Eli Kakulis came in back with a tackle.
A huge hit on Nick Torini. Looks like he's okay.
As you watch this replay, you can see he's in motion, but that does not fool the Mepham defense as they try to swarm Torini as fast as they can.
And from the secondary, Kakulis came. Torini setting up an I formation with his favorite combo running back with De Jesus and Casamano. Hands off to Casamano. Has some room to play some tackles and jumps for a gain of about 20 right on the 53-yard line.
Yeah, Calhoun's left guard made an amazing hole for Casamano to go right through that and gave him a solid 30 yards, 20 yards.
The Calhoun O-line gave Casamano a big gap for him to a big gap to run through for a gain of about 20. Huge play for the Calhoun Colts. Calhoun setting up an I formation again. Torini seems to favor this formation a lot. Another handoff to Casamano. This time almost wrapped around by Mepham, but a big tackle by Trevor Singh.
Yeah. Dylan Radke broke a tackle with Marco Baez, but then Trevor Singh came.
4-yard gain, 2nd down, 6 to go.
And Moeller switching up the combo backfield positions. Now adding Dylan Radke instead of Tom Casamano with Jesus. From the head. Torini takes it himself, but clobbered by John Aliberti and Marco Baez. 5 coming up. Ryan, Coach Kracko would definitely like to have the Mepham defense stop the momentum of the Calhoun offense right now. Torini shoulder passes to Casamano. He has some room. The head guy chasing him down. He will get a first down and more. Casamano with the big run right there. Picks up a first down for the Calhoun Colts.
And that one, head guy was not able to get to.
Gives the Colts the 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line.
All right, that was a good play by Nick Torini. The shovel pass to Casamano.
Pagano has the wide open on the wide out with one man on him. Maybe look at him if they don't run it this play.
So we've got some technical difficulties in the booth right now. So we are coming to you live from the control room. I'm going to turn you over to Spencer Mattis, who's going to play-by-play while he directs the show.
Yeah, so right now we have a tightly contested game. 7-6 Calhoun up currently right now. You know, it's been a great defensive battle between two titans within this division. I'm going to turn it over to Mike the Storm Daniels, hear what he has to say, what he has to comment about this great defensive battle.
This great defensive battle has been amazing so far. The offense has struggled, and injuries have plagued the Mempham's offense as they lost their starting quarterback, Sean White. So this should remain a tightly contested game as we enter the fourth quarter, with Calhoun up 7-6 and Calhoun driving in their own red zone.
Currently, for these two teams, it looks like the key's just going to be keep pounding the ball. Calhoun, it's what they always do. They run the ball. They have two elite running backs. They have a great running game, a great offensive line. And for Mepham, stick with what's working. Matt Hayguy's been doing amazing in Sean White's absence. He's been running the ball. He's been throwing it when he's had to. Mepham's just got to keep sticking with what's working in order to try and eke some points out. But right now, they need a critical stop. Tierney drops back, rolling out, looking to pass. And he is swallowed up by the Mepham defensive line. A huge stop from Mepham right there. And a Calhoun player is down right now. And they're going to go attend to him real quick. So while we have this timeout, let's just discuss the key points of the game so far. Right now, it's just been run game, run game, run game. Ever since the first quarter, where there was a couple of big plays, it's just been pounding the ball and defense for both sides. Mepham had that huge run on the first play to score a touchdown. Calhoun had that crazy kick return. After that, it's been hardcore defense. Neither of these offenses have gotten anything going, which means that this drive is going to be critical for Calhoun.
Right now, it really proves how much 1 point can be in this game. With the first play of the game, Calhoun's defense blocked Mempham's extra point, which makes Mepham losing by 1 point right now. This is a big part of why Mempham's losing right now. Otherwise, we'd have a tie game with possibly us going into overtime at the end of the fourth quarter.
You heard it right here. This is a tightly contested game where even an extra point could make the difference in this game. But right now, Calhoun is driving, and it's up to the Pirates' defense to try and get another huge stop to get their offense the ball once more. And now, as this timeout concludes, the offensive lineman is okay. He's walking off, being assisted by a trainer. We hope to hear that he's all right. And we are now resuming play. Calhoun lining up. Getting ready.
I think that was number 70.
Getting ready for a field goal. Kick is up. It is blocked. Mepham blocks the kick. What a play.
That was number 84, Zach D'Ambra. He's been a reserve last year and this year, plays on the defensive line. Nice to see him get a chance to shine there on special teams.
You know, and that was a huge play right there from Mepham, as that keeps this a 1 point game. All Mepham needs is a field goal to secure a lead right now.
The defensive battle continues.
That it does, Mike. That it does.
And Kevin Corrales getting attended to on the sideline. He's looks like he's got coach there. You can see Coach Muller right there checking on his player. Coach Muller, it's a family, and you can see Coach Muller knows he's going to be okay. They're stretching out his hamstring. Looks like he'll be all right. And we're going to go back to live action there on a
snap the ball. Matt Haggai rolling out, and he is corralled immediately by the Calhoun's potent defense. As you can see, running the ball has not been getting Mepham very far at this point in the game. You feel that at some point they're going to have to try and start airing it out even without Sean White.
Pirates dealing with a host of injuries. I mean, they came into the game missing Alex Meraz, their senior running back, and Nick Cuccinella and Anthony Novella, two important wide receivers and defensive backs. But that's three key offensive contributors. Then you take Sean White out of the game, and Matt Haggai and Billy Kender are rotating at the quarterback spot. Kender is in right now, checking the play. He's got Macchio beside him. Macchio switches sides with Kender.
Snapped. Handoff to Macchio, and he's corralled immediately by that Calhoun defensive line. And you got to think here, especially in this critical third down situation, that you have to throw the ball here. You have to try and test Calhoun's secondary, which hasn't seen much action at this point throughout the game. You feel like Coach Krakow is going to have to take some risks in order to get some points on the board.
Yeah, that was number 72, Jack Anabala. He's a senior returning starter. He's a huge presence on the Calhoun line. Coach Moeller says he's like one of the captains of the line, an important player for them. And here we got Kender back in the shotgun.
Kender waits for the snap, gets the snap, drops back, pumps, throws it deep, and it is caught. It is caught, and he is corralled down at the 42-yard line. What a throw and catch right there. That catch was made by number 3.
Number 3 is Eli Kukulis, senior. First seeing, he's been on varsity since last year, seeing some significant time. Coach Krakow said before the game that if they were going to be successful today with all the injuries, Eli Kukulis was going to have to break out and have a big game.
Well, right there, he definitely broke out in a huge way from Mepham. That was a critical third down conversion, and now Mepham is right in Calhoun territory. Let's see what they can do after this great play. Lining up. Kender in the shotgun. It appears that there was some chaos on the lines. Flag on the play. Looks like it might be a false start or offsides. And it's going to be an offsides on Calhoun. Another huge 5 yards for the Mepham Pirates as they look to creep in and score some points here. Yep. They're checking the play right now. Kender and Macchio right there, standing back there. Snap. Handoff. It's fake. And Kender is wrapped up immediately by this ball-hawking Calhoun defense. They just cannot seem to get the run game going anymore. You know, when a team starts to stack the box against the run, sometimes you just got to try and throw the ball here. You know, what's your opinion on Mepham's current situation? What can Mepham do to break through and get some points here, Mike?
Mepham needs to continue to throw the ball. It's almost like they're becoming too predictable on offense with the fake handoffs or just running the ball up the gut every play. As you've seen a couple plays ago with that long pass to Eli Kulis, what that could do to an offense. And here they are throwing the ball again, up and it's a fake, and he looks like he's going to throw it away out of bounds.
Yep, so right there, you know, Mepham definitely trying. They are trying to get the passing game going, but, you know, not every play is going to work, and unfortunately right there, that was an incompletion. Mepham faces a key 3rd and 8, a key 3rd and long, which could go into deciding the fate of this game. So, you know, you're thinking right here, Mepham should try and maybe get a quick pass off, maybe get it to one of their skilled playmakers such as Macchio, or maybe test Calhoun's secondary deep. You know, every time Mepham has passed, they have had success. Snap. Kender drops back, looks, throws it to Macchio. He runs, tackled, just short of the first down it appears to be. And it'll be 4th down Pirates. As you can see, we're having some technical problems. And here we go. Mepham appears to be getting ready to punt. So, after a drive like this, what can Mepham do to build off of the offensive passing success they just had here, Mike? What do they need to do to try and score some points on the next drive?
They need to continue to throw the ball the next drive and maybe mix in some play-action passes there to fake the run and get a good passing play off downfield, and that should open up the passing game.
Well, you know, as for Calhoun here, they have a 1-point lead, and right now, all they have to do is what they've been doing the entire season. Just keep pounding the ball. They have 2 amazing running backs and 1 amazing quarterback. All they need to do is just keep running the ball, pounding the ball, chewing away at that clock, and hope they can eat away enough time that Mepham won't have a chance to score. But on the other hand, Mepham...
Calhoun's still up 7-6. It's been a tightly contested game. Both defenses doing a great job, while both offenses being limited to only 1 touchdown. Carini in his favorite formation, the I formation. To Jesus and Casamano. Carini takes it for himself. He's off to the sideline and gets pulled and crumbled to the ground.
By number 8, by number 6, actually, James Murray coming into the game.
3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd and 5. This is exactly what Kraken wants. He wants to stop him right here, make them punch so they get the ball back, and they're going to be their own territory.
Carini did a nice job rolling out to the left side, but couldn't find anything. Had to take it for himself, but got hit big.
Clock is correct. We got a clock 9 p.m.
Calhoun looking to pick up the 1st down. Takes it for himself. He gets clobbered by his sea of Mepham Pirates.
As Alberti was there to continue the gap, and he stops Carini for a 4th down.
Right, Coach Crackle gets what he wants.
Now a big decision rain for Calhoun. I think it's 4th and short.
So we gotta charge this one up. You can just keep recording on that one.
Brian Moeller, Coach Brian Moeller decides to not risk it.
And Sean Larocki looked like he looked. Oh. Scratch that. Sean Larocki would not be punting it. It looks like number 33.
Casamano will be punting it. Guglielmo.
In the backfield. No. Back there to return the punt.
Right around the 45. A little squid kick, but this one goes out of bounds.
And that is great for Mepham as they will be starting the offense in the opponent field. And as they're on the opponent's 40.
Ryan, right there. Casamano looked like he didn't get the full foot under it, and he kind of squibbed it all the way to the left.
And now he's hoping the defense can help him up right there and make sure that wasn't a costly mistake.
Mepham will start on their own 44-yard line.
And it looks like Mepham will be starting out in a wildcat formation with Hagan Figueroa coming back out in the backfield.
Ryan, if the Mepham Pirates do score on this drive, they'll look back to the start of it, where Casamano squibbed it all the way to the left field sideline, but right around the 45 was not deep at all.
And this Calhoun crowd is trying to get the Mepham offense shaken as they are stomping on these bleachers, trying to make them rattle.
I'll try to do that right here, Ryan. This is all what it comes down to. 6:51 left in the 4th quarter. 7-6 Calhoun. Big play coming up. Wildcat formation with Matt Hagan. He goes up the middle for himself for a game at about 5.
That is a solid game right there. 5 yards is what they were looking for right there.
Ryan, the 4th quarter can make or break you in a tightly contested game right now.
Yeah.
Gain of 5 by Mepham number 11, Matt Herbie.
Hagan, shotgun. Again takes it for himself.
And this will be maybe a yard short of the first down.
I don't know, Ryan. We'll see where he places it, but it looked like he got his hand down before the knee. Looks like a 3rd and short coming up for the Pirates.
3rd and 1, and I would expect a run right here from Hagan up the middle. A nice QB draw.
He does the same thing.
It's
he
exactly
will get the
what
first
it does,
down.
and he will get that. Great call by Cracker by pulling a QB draw. And that's been working all game, getting a solid 3-4 per drive.
First down for Mepham.
Ryan, as the Mepham Pirates get near the end zone, the worst case scenario right now is that you get a field goal if it's 4th down.
Yeah,
if not, they're looking for the touchdown.
Kicker Corey Wickman, he can kick and he can hit far.
And the thing they would not want right now, which you could already probably guess, is a turnover. That Hagan takes it for himself on the right sideline, and gets tackled by a sea of Calhoun defenders.
And it looks like there's a flag on the play, and it looks like it could be coming back. Looks like it'll be a holding on the offense.
It's a holding on the offense.
This is not good for the Mepham Pirates. First and 20 attempt coming up. Ryan, penalties can kill you in the 4th quarter, as was shown right there. They moved from a 1st and 10 to a 1st and 20.
And it looks like they're coming out of the Wildcat and putting back in quarterback Billy Kender on a 1st and 20.
Ryan, what I'm expecting right here is that Billy Kender would like to loft it downfield or hand it off to Macchio.
I'm thinking a nice handoff to Macchio to gain yards to the 2nd down.
Kender drops back for a pass. He has.
Number 3, Eli Kakulis again open for the Kender to Kakulis connection.
Eli Kakulis has been a big beneficiary from Billy Kender's passes so far. 1 for a 40-yard conversion, right there for another 7-yard conversion. Kender drops back in the shotgun. Pass again. Open for the catch is number 88.
Anthony Polino, and that's a huge first down for the Pirates as they were throwing downfield. As you look on this replay, the Mepham O-line gives a good 90 set, and he gave Billy Kender time to throw it and find Anthony Paulino down the field open.
Right, we talked about this before. Coach Caraco needed a big game from his unsung receivers, including Anthony Paolino and Anthony Paolillo. Right there, Paolino was the beneficiary. And hey, guy takes it for a 5-yard run. He's still not down. But a little bit more.
There is a flag on the play, and it might be on the Mepham offense.
Right, so far this game, Billy Kender coming in to replace Sean Wyatt with an arm injury has shown his range with his passing abilities.
And that penalty will be against Mepham as he'll be heading back. Man, Rocco, these Canadians are killing Mepham. They have a good drive, and then they are coming back because of a penalty.
Early on, Ryan, Billy Kender kind of showed that he was a little bit nervous fumbling that punt, but now he's really coming to his own. He's really calmed down, and his passes are dead on point.
Yeah, the O-line's getting good time and work.
Rudy Figueroa, Matt Hagar in the shotgun. Hagar takes it again. He tries to run, try to slow himself down.
Yes, I do.
Looks like a 2nd and 15 coming up.
And Tanner and Macchio back in the backfield.
Billy Kender comes back onto the field, maybe looking to pass. He does. He drops back in the pocket, looks downfield, open. It's Paolillo. He goes in right around the 3-yard line. My mistake. The 3-yard line. Paolillo, as you can see on his replay, the O-line gives Billy Kender just enough time to loft it downfield to the open Paolillo right around the 3-yard line. And right now, this is a huge drive play coming up.
And now Mepham heading into Wildcat formation, which has been working well. They've been getting a solid 40-yard gain on per average on it. And now they're looking to do that. Another 4-yard gain for a touchdown right here. And Matt Hagar running up the middle. Does he end up pushing him in? Does he get it?
I think it will be just about short of the touchdown.
Peggy down to the 1 for Mepham. Initially stopped by number 2, Ariel De Jesus. Second down goal.
Ryan, a field goal will put him ahead by 2.
I think
a touchdown will put him ahead by 6.
I don't think they want to field right now. At the 1-yard line, they smell that. They taste it.
Hey, guy jumps in for the touchdown. Mepham takes the lead, and they go crazy. Matt Hagar takes himself again as you look on the replay.
Matt Hagar just jumps in to any gap trying to get that. And if you saw the sideline, Coach Caraco was extremely happy about that, jumping around in joy.
Coach Caraco's use of the Wildcat formation with Matt Hagar at center has proven to be successful late in the game.
Excuse me, sir.
Corey Lickman there for the kick. It goes for the 2-point conversion. Kenny Frank Keys with the throw to Rudy Figueroa.
There's a flag on the play, though.
We'll see what's coming up. But Ryan, that would have been a huge conversion for a 2-pointer.
Would have made it.
Would have made a 1-touchdown game.
It looks like it might be against the Calhoun defense, giving the Mepham offense another shot at this.
Right,
and it is against the Calhoun defense. And Mepham will get another chance at this, as they are putting Wildcat in. Since they're at the 2-yard line, this Wildcat has been unstoppable right now, getting around 5 yards per average. And looks like Hagar will try to do the same thing as he did for that score and touchdown.
Ryan Hagar will either try to run it, or he'll try to find one of his receivers open. Most likely Paolillo or Paolino. But he takes it himself. Could be a 2-point conversion, and he gets the 2-point conversion. It is now a 1-touchdown game with 2:33 left in the 4th quarter. Let's take a replay. Look at the replay.
As you look, Matt Hagar just follows his lead blocker, Rudy. That gave him that nice hold, drive, and score.
Coach Brian Moeller trying to pump his offense up right now, down by a touchdown late in the game. All right, what a story it's been so far. Late in the second quarter, Sean White, Mepham quarterback, goes down with an arm injury. Billy Kemner, the sophomore who hasn't played much this season, comes in and fills big shoes. He gets a 40-yard conversion to Eli Kukulis. Even though they don't score on the play, they get a big stop the next drive, and they allow that Hay guy, the Wildcat offense, to go to the red zone and score a touchdown.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, Rocco.
Sometimes just confirm your timeout.
Ryan, Coach Brian Moeller deciding to put Matt Marziano as the receiver, the punt return receiver. This time, Corey Lichtman getting ready for the kick, trying to kick it as far as he can, but this time it's a little bit short. Instead of kicking to Marziano, he fumbles from Dylan Radke. Could have been a big blow for the Calhoun Colts. Stays with it, but a big tackle
by number 23 of the Mepham.
By C.J. Badenhop. That was a big time tackle. Ryan, that was a smart move by Corey Lichtman right there. Didn't really want to have the ball in Marziano's hands they already knew what he could do already earlier in this game for that big return.
What do you think Mepham's defense has to do right now, Rocco, to stop the Calhoun offense?
To stop the Calhoun offense, they're going to have to contain the running game, which has been successful for Calhoun so far, and it's plagued the Mepham defense. Terrain to I formation, drops back in the pocket, rolls right, can't find anything, still under pressure. Finds, throws out of bounds. Could be intercepted by Paolillo. We'll see what the call is.
It was caught by Paolillo, but he seemed to be out of bounds, making it incomplete.
Great hustle by the Mepham secondary right there. A good job by Nick Torini, keeping his composure, rolling right. Didn't find anything, but tried his best to look downfield.
He doesn't throw. He drops and runs. He doesn't look.
Second and 10 coming up for the Calhoun Colts. Hand off to Casamano on the right side. Has some room.
And just stopped short of the first down. Third and short. And there's 2 minutes left in this fourth quarter. The Mepham defense needs to stop right here, and the Calhoun offense needs a first down.
Right, they have to play the hurry-up offense right now. There's only 1:49 left.
The Calhoun sideline trying to hype up the crowd right now to boost up the offense right now. I would put the head off to Ariel right now. That's exactly what it is.
And he gets the first down and more, right around the 45-yard line, the 40-yard line. Again, this could be a make-or-break drive right now for both teams. Mepham looking for the stop, but Calhoun threatening right now. First and 10 coming up for Torini and the Colts offense. Hand off again to Casamano on the right side. Gets some blocks.
And on that play, you saw a jet sweep to Casamano, and Zach DeAmber shoves him, and he goes down. And that will be a timeout by the Calhoun Colts.
Moeller trying to do as much as he can to keep this offensive spirits alive.
Go one back.
There's some big connections between Calhoun and Mepham. Calhoun's principal is Miss Hongs, a former science teacher at Mepham, and Mepham's principal is Mr. Gomez in his second year at Mepham after serving as an assistant principal at Calhoun. So these schools know each other. The players know each other, and the parents and fans know each other. The school administrators know each other. Even the people who the schools are named for know each other. Those are the kind of things that make for a healthy rivalry. Big play coming up for Torini in the offense. Torini drops back in the pocket. Byers right there. Can't find anything. Torini fakes out the defense and drives for a first down and more. Could be a first down or shorter. Right, you gotta love Nick Torini's composure right there. He faked out 3 Mepham defenders and drove down the left field sideline.
It looks like he's built for this moment. As there's a minute and 6 seconds left on the Mepham's 48, and they've got to score a touchdown to tie it. And they will then send this game to overtime.
Torini coming up, big play.
Flag on the play, looks like to be against Calhoun offense for a full start.
False start on the offense.
And it is a false start on the offense.
Line looked like the offensive line looked too excited right there.
I guess they must have just guessed the snap count wrong.
Thanks, appreciate it.
As it's now 1st and 15, which helps the Mepham offense defense right now. With a minute 5 remaining on the clock.
A minute and 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Torini takes it himself up the middle. Gets tackled by Matt Haguy.
Haguy and D'Amber right there. I feel like D'Amber's been on a lot of tackles lately, Rocco. Not only Haguy, but D'Amber's been stepping up in the clutch for this Mepham defense.
Ryan, as we spoke about before, you're right. D'Amber is a huge part of that front four and has been playing a big role. Torini drops back, deflecting but picked up by Ariel DeJesus.
Connor Malloy deflecting the pass, but then the deflection goes into DeJesus' hands for a 1-yard gain. And now it's 3rd and long for Calhoun, and this Pirates defense needs to stop with 34 seconds left in the game.
Ryan, Calhoun caught a break right there. That ball could have been intercepted by the Mepham defense.
You know the Mepham defense feels good as they are over 45 yards away from a touchdown with 30 seconds left on a 3rd and long. They got to feel overconfident right now.
Mepham defense can't be overconfident.
You know Coach Bianc right now is stressing out to them that this is the time where they can prove that they're good by stopping them in the most crucial time.
Right, but too much confidence, a lot of things can happen in 33 seconds. And a huge 3rd and 7 coming up for Torini and the Colts. And
it's a reverse jet sweep.
And he throws it. And he's under pressure. And he goes down the field and a big tackle by 22.
And Connor Malloy decks him out of bounds. And he looks down on the play, but he gets up. And as we see on this replay, it was a jet sweep, a reverse, and it looked to be a halfback toss pass, not finding anyone open, so he keeps running and gets the first down.
That was a big hit by Connor Malloy.
And lucky for Calhoun, they went out of bounds, so that stopped the clock for them.
Moving the chains.
26 seconds remaining.
Torini and company moving the chains downfield. Another first down. Torini drops back to the center. He looks to lost something. Can't find anything. Throws it out of bounds, but that could have been a huge blow.
And a flag on the play. Looks to be intentional grounding. And the flag is for intentional grounding as he threw it to no intended receiver.
The Mepham defense did all they could to try and sack Torini. looks to be a lot of controversy on the play.
As many people believe he was outside the pocket, but the refs disagree. And it is still first down and 20. With 18 seconds remaining.
Ryan, they can no longer rely on the running game. There's not enough time for that. They're going to have to air it down.
Second and 20. Might scratch that.
Ryan, they can no longer rely on the running game.
As you see, the Mepham defense is in the Mary call, expecting the pass right now, as they have the corners playing softer than usual.
Terry drops back,
and he
finds the pass. Couldn't find the Jesus, a late hit by Rudy Figueroa, but no flag. Coach Muller's irate right now.
As De Jesus did not expect that. And Figueroa getting high praise from his teammates right now. As you see on this replay, De Jesus was open. And 44 Figueroa came out of nowhere and knocked the ball out of his hands.
I think it was a late hit, Ryan. What do you think?
I feel like...
Get ready to wrap the game up and do like a 30 seconds after the game's over. All right? And then so when we're done...
Torini can't find anyone, gets tackled. And gets intercepted. No, taken away by Calhoun. Torini was under pressure, couldn't find anyone, tried to loft it downfield.
As you see on the replay, Torini drops back and looks to throws. And then Figueroa tips it up, and it is caught by the Calhoun. But there is a flag on that play. And looks to be against Mepham, bringing Calhoun offense into the red zone.
Ryan, last play of the game, they're going to need a touchdown. Matthew Marziano just ripped it out of Rudy Figueroa's hands.
And as you can hear or see, the Calhoun crowd is going ecstatic right now. Everyone on the sideline is trying to cheer up so that they can score on this final play and either tie the game up or take the lead.
Ryan, it's a do or die.
And if I was on that play right now, I would be ready for this moment because this is big a break. On their own 15.
It looks like Coach Bracco will call timeout. Ryan, 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter, a one touchdown game. We knew coming into this game that it was going to be a good game between Calhoun and Mepham. The district rivalry, the connection between the two schools, it's all coming into play. And it's been a big game so far.
Yeah, it's exactly what we wanted. A nice close game between this district.
As you can see, Nick Torini was under pressure, and the ball went downfield, but it was a secondary tried to catch it, but Matt Marziano used all his strength and just ripped it out of the secondary's hands, as you can see right there.
With 2 seconds remaining, let's just say that Mepham's next game is at Mepham against a 3-2 Manhasset. Manhasset's come from behind win over Kennedy, 21-13. Calhoun's next game is home next Saturday at 2 p.m. as they host undefeated Garden City, who is playing Elmont today. And here we got the Calhoun offense coming back on their own 10-yard for the final play of the game, looking to tie it or take the lead.
Torini, De Jesus, Casamano, Matt Marziano, and company looking for the touchdown. 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. One touchdown game. Torini drops back in the pocket, looking for someone in the end zone. He to the left field side and tips it to center and knocks it down. And that will be all. The Mepham secondary knocks down the ball and eliminating Calhoun's chances at a touchdown. And Mepham comes away with the victory, 14-7.
Great play by number 6, James Murray, who doesn't usually play, came in and made the biggest play of the game by ending it so they do not score.
Ryan, we've talked about coming to this, so it's going to be a big game. Let's take a look at the replay. Torini in his favorite shotgun, looking for someone, rolled right, couldn't find anybody on the right side, they were all covered. Look left downfield, tried to find
Val Pagano, but James Murray just makes a deflection and makes the Mepham Pirates win this game.
So Mepham moves on to a record of 4-1. They move into third place on the Nassau 2 conference standings as Calhoun takes the loss, falling to 3-2.
And Mepham will improve to 4-1.
Mepham's next game is at home Saturday at 2 p.m. versus 3-2 Manhasset. And Calhoun's next game is at home Saturday at 2 p.m. as they host undefeated Garden City.
And that is all we have for this BMB rivalry game between the Mepham Pirates and Calhoun Colts.
From Calhoun in the booth, I'm Rocco Law with Ryan Kender, and we'll see you next time on the BMB Game of the Week.
Deuces.